Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Happy Friday.
So excited about that.
No, I truly, truly am. Like, I get just Thursday night is my happy night because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Friday. Friday's coming, and I'm just so excited about it because no work. I get to do something fun with my kids all weekend, and I love it. So,
And this week has been just like so busy for me, I feel like. So I'm just needing a break.
me too. By the way, guys, was supposed to find out the sex of our little fourth baby, and we moved it to next week because we're doing something just immediate with immediate, like me and my husband and my kids and Chantel and my mom and my dad. But so we had to move it to next week, and I just want you guys to know that Chantel logged into my portal
No,
because
no,
we
I didn't log in, but
no,
you
but you
sent like a you sent like you sent an email saying like, oh, view your record. So I saw the website, so tried to log
psycho.
in.
Uh
I
huh.
tried to log in, and yeah, I couldn't. I was unsuccessful.
Yeah, she almost deactivated my account, which then made me deactivate my account, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So, yeah, I've had the results for I feel like a little bit now, and it is very big of me not to look because I am the type of person who wants to know, and I'm a psycho. And I haven't looked, but Chantal, she also is a psycho, and she also wanted to know, but she was not. And I wonder if like you put the passwords that I usually have and
Yeah, of
stuff.
course I did.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I for sure know. I really thought I was gonna get in. I like when I was like doing them, I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
ha, ha." I was like, but I was thinking, I was like, should I tell Roxanne that I know, or should I not tell her, and I'll tell her after? But then I really never got in, so that's why I showed you.
Okay. After we find out, she's gonna end up texting me and be like, "Dude, I knew because I got in. I guarantee."
No, no, I really didn't get in. I really
Oh my
didn't.
gosh. All right. Well, so today's episode, there's been some crazy Jersey events. We had two very public events. I kind of love public events. I don't think Bravo likes public events too much because so many of you guys end up being there, and it's nice because you guys report back to us like everything that's happening. So we had Melissa Gorgas Envy fashion show, and then Teresa's podcast. I know we can hear you breathing. Relax.
Oh, really? I'm not
Yeah.
breathing though.
She's not using her mic today, so that's why. Yeah, so we have two really big events. Chanel, did you actually like watch the clothes from Melissa's fashion show?
Yeah, and I was very scared.
I was scared, guys. I was scared, scary Mary, all the types of things. Like, who wears those things?
I don't know. And it's like, are we really, really still like pretending that you're this like fashion person and you love your boutique? I just don't get it.
Yeah, she's for sure like reporting a loss every year. She is. A lot of the stuff she has is on Amazon for a lot cheaper, but like none of the stuff is even really cute. Like you can go on Zara or ASOS or one of those things if you want like clothes that are 10 times cuter than that
Yeah, like I
for
just
a
feel like these.
lot way less.
Yeah, I just feel like her type of clothes, like to have a boutique, is so like Kyle Richards when she did her boutique, it was like so like exclusive, different designers, like, and it's like Melissa Gorga uses those designers that every boutique use. You have to get like 7 different sizes, and then they're all like the basic stuff that we can get, and like the boutiques that we see all the time. It's just like not. It's just
But it's
not
not
within.
even that
It's
because like
2012. It's like not here anymore.
yeah, the yeah, I guess like the last things like I have Googled things that she has put, and then I'll like see how different the uh pay prices. And this is like something a good tip for everyone. Like anytime you see if you're at a boutique and you see something and how much it is, you always Google it and you always just make sure to match the price or like see if it's cheaper, if it's like if this is a normal price. Because typically boutiques do upcharge. So you always do that. So that's my friendly tip. But I mean, listen, she's doing something, she's passionate about it. Honestly, to me, the event looked good. Like it looked like the clothes, no, 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 not at all. But the event, I feel like it was a successful event. We heard it was successful. It was packed, which is awesome. I also think Melissa writing on her flyer will possibly be filmed for the Real Housewives of New Jersey helped because for someone like me, if I saw that, I'd be like, you know what, bet let's go. Especially if I'm in Jersey. A lot of people who went had great things to say about it. What we can tell you is that Danielle Cabral was very comfortable. She has formed a really, really strong relationship with Bravo Lover 1234, even Margaret and Melissa and Joe. She has lots of fun with them. I think this is kind of the friendship she wanted last season, but it just didn't go that way. She was actually seated directly next to Joe at the fashion show, which I thought was very interesting.
Oh, wow. So, like, it's basically saying, like, you're my second person.
Yeah, because Margaret was at the end. She was at like as soon as like you walk out the stage, she was on the right, like the first two seats on the right. But then it made her look like she was at the end. I think like the best seats are the middle seats. And so as soon as you walk out the stage, she was there. And then I forgot who was next to her. That it was like Melissa's family. We got little Donna Marco there. Hey Donna, little social media queen over there, Donna.
Are you gonna
And
like
then
some stuff today?
yeah, and then we had, I think it was Joe, and then it was Danielle. You know what was weird? It was like Joe, Danielle. Shouldn't it have been like Joe, Danielle's husband next to Joe?
Yeah.
Right? Like, why are you sitting directly next to Joe? Why isn't your husband sitting next to Joe? Is that
Well,
weird?
you know what they have in common is that their siblings don't talk to them.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
exactly. That's so
That's nothing
true.
to laugh about, but you know.
Yeah. And then it was like even like Dolores and Polly, like if anything, Dolores should have sat next to Joe. She has a very like long history. I don't know. I thought that was strategic. On the other side, we saw Jen Fessler, which Jen Fessler looks good.
Yeah, she
That
like said
second
it,
season glow up, man.
which is weird because she wasn't even a full timer and she did the second season glow up where I feel like the rest of them look the same. Like Bravo Lover 1234 looks the same and so does Danielle.
Honey, Bravo Lover 1234 did the glow up before she even joined the show.
I
So
know. So like I'm
she like
saying we can't
recorded
see it.
she tries to be something on TikTok. So she like recorded herself multiple times and said, "How do I get that look before?" And she did a million things to her face. Like
Thirsty
she's
Fuda
pretty.
did Thirsty Fuda did the glow
Oh,
up.
yeah, yeah, Thirsty Fuda, her husband, totally changed his look for season 2, so I'll give him that. He also had the second season glow up. She had already done it, which I just feel like makes him look so much older. She looks Melissa's age to me. How old is Melissa?
I know. Melissa's hitting, didn't she just turn like 40 something?
Let me look.
I think Melissa's like 43.
Yeah. Oh, really? I thought she was like
Yeah.
46. Why did I think that?
No, because she had her 40th birthday on the show, like I
Oh,
think three
she's
seasons ago.
44.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Rachel Fuda looks 44 to me. She really does. It's only because people whose face looks like that with all the work done, typically they like you do that probably I feel like in your 40s, right? Or is that us? I don't know. I feel
I
like
mean, no, I think fillers and Botox people are doing now, but I just think they overdo it. And, you know,
yeah.
whatever, if it makes you feel confident, I think great. But I think what people are not realizing is it makes you look older.
Yeah.
Even everyone like trying to lose weight, it's like you're losing all the collagen and like the what's youthful in your face, and you're looking so old, and it's coming
Yeah.
off not attractive.
That's how Margaret is. She's not made to look that skinny. I don't think anyone is. So it's like, ugh.
No, and it's like,
You know who
why do you
looks
think
good?
who?
Dolores.
Oh yeah, Dolores does look good, but
She
Dolores has
really
done
does.
everything as well.
I know. I need some of that money
Yeah,
to
she's.
for when we
I
get
feel like
that point.
Dolores knows what to do. It's like she's like studied herself so well, where she's not rushing it, but like
But
she'll
she doesn't look
slowly.
fake at all. She doesn't give me the fake like, she doesn't have that fake face. The, like, she doesn't have that where it looks like
Really,
she's done on her face?
I just think
No.
I think just Dolores is like the walking, like, you know,
Yeah, with her
walking.
body,
But she
and,
looks
she
great
looks
though. Like I
good.
feel like she's perfected it. She knows what to tell them. She doesn't go over the top, but you know, you can tell things are different.
Yeah. If you're hearing Chantal be lower today, she is in the car, but she's committed to you guys. She is committed.
Yes. Is this better right here?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
So we're hearing Melissa was barely there. She was doing so much behind the scenes, so she did not have interactions with the ladies. I kind of feel like it's a good thing. I don't know. Jen Aiden was unbothered by Danielle here. And I think because honestly, the reason she might have been unbothered was because there were just so many people. So it wasn't like intimate or anything. There were eyewitnesses who heard conversations with Jennifer Aiden explaining her side of things to Margaret Josephs and Bravo Lover 1234. And Bravo Lover 1234 getting a little bit defensive. So, yeah, there was that. There were um there were bloggers and fan accounts present, which I think was great, but they had to buy their own ticket because Melissa told the blogs, the media, fan accounts, not all of them, but from the ones I spoke to, that Bravo had to do a count for each person because they were paying for the venue, so she couldn't just give them free tickets.
But then she couldn't she why did she have to charge that much? Like, she could have done, like, a press one and a general one, but she charged, like, over $100 for one.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of awkward, eh? A little bit.
Yeah. I get it, you have to if it's well, no, now that we know that the venue paid for it, so, like, where did the money go?
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, look, Chantel, we've hosted and on a very minimal scale, but like when we host, there's so much that goes to it that you're paying for. So,
But you have
y-
money, let's not use other people's money.
some people
And
are
they
living
can all
paycheck to paycheck. So
you're
that doesn't
saying
really, so
you're
that
saying
means your
they
money's
do?
canceled out. Yeah, I definitely think they do. So,
Well,
yeah,
I just feel like, they're so connected that they can get so many things for free
I'm sure
just
she did.
yeah, so it's
It
just like
looked nice, I liked it. We're hearing that, production was getting annoyed and making people put their phones down, but I also get it, like, they're making a show. It's frustrating because it's a public event, though, and it's like, what do you expect, production? Like, what do you know what everyone's here for? Like, the flyer literally said, "Hey, like, it's gonna be filmed." So, my
you
ass
know
would
how, like
be actually,
comedy
I don't think we would
shows?
be recording, we'd be so embarrassed. I don't know, would we? I
I
don't know.
No, no, I don't think you would ever see me and Roxanne have our phones out, but unless, like, there's, like, a fight or something. But, comedy shows, like, how they take your phone away, they could have done something like that if they really wanted to.
It's really not that serious. For Melissa's Envy fashion show to ever do
I
that.
know.
Like, there's really nothing. And Melissa likes publicity, so she's liking what's out there. A lot of people were wondering why Jen Aiden went, and apparently her and Melissa have talked through things. They're on good terms. I want to see them good. I think Jen's biggest problem is probably with Princess Gorga because he always comes at her, and so that would at least be my issue. Like I would be like, we saw that he recently did. What did he do, Chantel? He did like a cameo talking shit about her marriage and about Jennifer and how she doesn't like satisfy her husband, and then the BravoCon stuff. So again, when I've seen Melissa and Jen Aiden get along, I like them together. I do. So
Same, and I think a lot of people are like, "Why we should do that to Teresa?" And it's like, you guys, they're not gonna fight each other's battles, and you should never do that.
yeah,
So,
that's the worst.
yeah, and just like I think Teresa is going to Danielle's stuff just because Jennifer doesn't like her doesn't mean Teresa's
Yeah,
not gonna like
no,
her all of a sudden.
that's too annoying.
Yeah.
Um, Melissa also had like a little pop up shop at her event. She was selling those blue sweatshirts, but we're hearing nothing was.
How many did she order of those? Like, did
She
you
ordered way
order
too
like
many. She thought she
yeah,
did something with those
did
sweaters.
you order like 5,000 and you can't get rid of them?
Oh my gosh, yeah, but I mean, I guess nothing was sold, so everyone said no one bought them. She also had these like fanny packs, no names for $60. No one bought those either, but you know what? A for effort. She did it. She did her thing, okay? So let's give it to her. Also, Melissa got very emotional that Antonia wasn't there. Very
Oh,
emotional.
because she's at school.
Yeah, that I can't imagine. Like,
I
yeah,
can see that.
right. I would freak out if my kids weren't there, and they've always been at things that I do like that. Which she's only had one other fashion show, I'm pretty sure, but still, I'd want my daughter there. So I get that. I think that's cute. I think that's going to be a lot of her storyline, just navigating life without Antonia. Like that's her girl, like, and her boys are in sports, they're in high school, they're like doing their own thing. So that's what we really have on Melissa's event. Melissa, again, she really was not even she was doing the behind the scenes stuff. I know we've seen enough like shows or not Project Runway or like America's Next I don't even know what the hell we've seen, but behind the scenes is
It's
always the most
crazy.
stressful thing ever.
Yeah.
So,
Putting on
yeah.
any event is stressful. So
I
it's
know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and anytime like anyone hosts an event, like you're barely even present, which sucks, but that's just how it is. So let's talk Teresa's event. Teresa had a Namaste podcast event with her co-host Melissa. And I think the venue was far, but she still had a lot of support. Uh, she did get emotional and she did read off her diary. So shout out to Jewelry Pop-Up Shop Queen on Instagram who sent us the footage. Let's play it. I hope it's loud enough. Chantel, tell me if it's not loud enough. So let me just grab it real quick. All right. Oops, I had the sound off. I'm sorry, y'all. When I was a little girl,
do was make my parents proud. I was taught at a very young age that family was sacred. I was taught to honor my family, to respect my family, to love my family, and no matter what, to always protect my family. Life seemed so easy back then. When I was a little girl, as I've gotten older, not so much. Things change, people change. What once was is no longer. Peace comes from accepting these changes, whether they are good or bad. True peace comes from accepting the truth, as difficult as the truth may be. And the truth is that most people don't carry the same values as I have. Honor, love, and respect. These people have no values, they have no honor, and they have no respect. They are jealous, they are treacherous, and they are evil. Their hearts are not filled with love, their hearts are filled with hatred and envy.
So, yeah, that.
So this is basically like her writing in her own diary and she's reading it out loud.
Yeah, at her live
Wow.
event. Mm-hmm.
That's powerful. I mean, yeah, like that can
She
make
got
people,
emotional.
yeah. It's
So
sad because imagine, like, you know, I'm just thinking of her sitting down, writing this, and then really like reminiscing and just saying like, how did this become? You know, how did we
yeah,
get
how do we get
here?
here? For sure. So that's for sure going to be part of the trailer.
Okay.
Don't you think? Like, it was pretty
Yeah.
powerful.
Oh,
It's going to
like
be part of the New Jersey
it's probably
trailer.
gonna be the whole like background of the trailer.
Yeah, for
And then like
sure.
flashbacks of like things and like, how dare
Yeah.
she give me a bottle or whatever,
Look,
you know, like just dumb things.
production, we just did your job. We just did your job for you. So Danielle Cabral showed up and it was a complete surprise. Danielle weeks ago said she wouldn't be able to make it, so it was expected that she really wasn't coming. She had, I saw that she had a Kids Bop deal with her kids. Kids Bop? What's Kids Bop? Is it
They still do those?
Right, like that is insane. I guess they do. I didn't
I
know
used to
that.
always like want like the $10 for the CD, but my mom wasn't gonna pay for
Yeah,
it.
like oh my gosh, I would always like watching a commercial. My parents were like, "Get played, girl." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, she still showed up. And it wasn't because of the drama with Jennifer that she wasn't going to show up. Like she literally had told Teresa prior, we're not, you know, especially because the venue was far. So prior to her and Jennifer getting into it, she really couldn't make it. So she showed up and she supported her. So that was nice. And there was some chaos in the audience. There were two drunk people, apparently. Don't come at me if you're the drunk ones, but that's what I heard.
Let us know if you were the drunk one.
Yeah, let us know. Let us hear your story. Who took someone's seat and then they got into it with Teresa's friend, Caroline Russo. And Caroline Russo is freaking savage, you know. She does not play around. And they were kicked out. They were being disruptive, yelling, allegedly. I don't know, but that was the only thing that happened. Kayla, the new girl, filmed a lot with the ladies. So did her husband. Danielle, when she came, she spoke with Kayla quite a bit. So that's what we know about the new friend of Teresa. Or during intermission, the ladies went behind the scenes and we hear people were having conversations and that Jennifer and Danielle spoke.
Were they fighting? Or you can't say, or Patreon members listen later.
We are going to touch more on Patreon, y'all, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know as many details though, but yeah, we did hear that. And yeah, so that happened. So that's really the events, you guys. That's really all that's gone that really main points that we know that went down. Overall, both very successful events. I think it's funny, like, what are the odds that it would be Melissa's event than Teresa's? Both two entirely different events, but still. Yeah, so that's all that we got for that. So you guys, we had Miami trailer come out, Beverly Hills trailer come out, Potomac trailer come out, and Roxanne is happy. I am happy.
That is like 3 powerful
Yeah.
freaking shows happening all at once.
Yeah. Beverly Hill trailer came out, and what happens is when a trailer comes out, every single housewife will post about it. But guess which housewife didn't post about it?
Who?
Kyle.
Well, yeah, it's all about her. That's like shitty.
True. Yeah, she was not. It looks great. It does
It
focus a
looks
lot on her
it's
marriage.
yeah, it's only the only focus on that whole trailer was her marriage, which should be because that's like the biggest thing that's happening. But
Right.
yeah.
Potomac looks good. I think Potomac looks good.
Potomac, it looks like maybe like they're trying. They're
They
trying
could have
to
done more. They could have done
yeah.
more in the trailer, I feel like, yeah, to show us
So
like what's about to
hopefully
happen.
I know I'm kind of nervous because like Potomac was falling off last season, and like I'm just nervous that this season it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Um, and then Miami. Miami is my favorite by far. Go and rewatch it, please. You don't have to rewatch the season from 2013. Just rewatch when it came back in 2021 or something. The best. It looks so good. A lot of Lisa, with her and like the Lenny stuff. It just looks amazing. So Miami's
Wait,
just good because of scenery.
I thought that Miami was coming on Bravo, but then it looked like a
Yeah, that
Peacock
was
trailer.
weird.
So what
L-
do we know anything, or
I
should
think
someone
it's
tell
coming on
us?
Peacock.
Oh wow.
Did a release and they said it was going to come on Bravo, and then the trailer came out and it said Peacock, and I was like, what? So
Maybe the production and like the network is Peacock, but then it will go to I
no,
don't
dude.
know. That's so weird. Okay.
Uh-huh. So I wanted to touch on, so we a throwback. So I love that you guys loved our episode of Orange County and Beverly Hills. You guys love like our personal stories, which makes us so happy because we always feel like, oh, did we say too much? So thank you so much for liking that. We are going to do a podcast episode with our moms just so you guys can understand what we're talking about when we make like little jokes at them. We love them very much, but I know that you guys wanted that. We did put on our Instagram like who our moms are so you can see the face of them. And yeah, it's good. But so after the Orange County episode, where Tamara highlights that Jen is a cheater, you know me, I had to like go and do some investigating. And I know that Tamara cheated on Simon with Eddie. So we got like a screen grab from years ago where it says, because Jen was like, when you were with Eddie, whatchamacallit, you were still married to Simon. So here is something in 2010, and he had told Radar Online, he said, I walked in and I saw Tamara with a friend of mine. I saw them holding hands and acting like a couple. As soon as Tamara saw me, she let go of his hand and walked away. I went up to Eddie and I asked him if he's effing my wife. He didn't say a word. He said, my wife told me she was in Los Angeles. I ran into her in Las Vegas with my friend. Eddie, our mutual friend, I come to find out they've been with each other. I guess this has gone on since December. Not only did she cheat with her ex-boyfriend, but now with Eddie. What a piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
I mean, it's just wild for her to go after someone
When look at
for
her.
her boyfriend doing that, but you're doing that to somebody. So it's like, are you look in the mirror?
Yeah, I know. So Psy from New York, the new one, is getting, oh my gosh, a lot of, and I want to be honest with you guys. I have to be honest, don't come at me, but the last episode that we recap, the last 10 minutes, I only saw a clip because I did not get to the last 10 minutes and me and Chanel had to really record it. So
So
after,
you didn't see her like being really cold?
no, I only saw like a 1 minute clip of it.
Mm.
Yeah. So I could have, yeah. So I'm sorry about that, guys, because I feel like I was hard on Jessel. But just like seeing how she acted was annoying. And I wanna say that since then she's done another interview and she says she doesn't regret at all how she acted. So just so you guys know. But so like they've talked a lot about Psy. You can go to allaboutterrh.com for the story, but they talked a lot about Psy go like she could never go through like a sex drought in her own marriage. And she was like, I don't understand how you could be married to someone if you're not having sex. It just seems like a roommate situation to me. And then all of a sudden, she just kept coming in for their marriage. We get some tea. Now it's not like verified confirmed tea, but it's kind of like math and with everything else. And it said, Jessel, next time you see Sai, ask her about how she took her husband from his ex-wife and got knocked up while working at his bar. You didn't hear that from me, though. Oh, my God.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And she had said that she got married in like a different year, which was like 2011 or something, 2009, one of those. But
And it was like way later,
it was
right?
2017 where her marriage
Yeah.
license was.
Wow.
So that is a little bit shady. Chanel, I feel like I sent you something too.
Yeah,
Um,
go to her. You want me to read it?
Do you have I can. Do you
No,
have
I
the
can look for it. Hold on.
Yeah, cuz
It's so annoying. You like change like your name and like I used to have an emoji attached to you
yeah,
like from like back in like 2001 and I
I didn't
can't.
know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I found it, but go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, well, like, let's
Okay,
hurry.
I found it.
Okay.
Should I read it?
Yeah, we got someone who worked with her.
They were talking about the rumors about like the whole marriage thing and
Yeah.
ask her where she got her husband. And so someone said, I tend to believe this. Sai was a bartender and only dated rich basketball players, hence her daughter's godfather is a ball player. She was never into Caucasian men, so we were shocked when she came around with him, but her life changed for the better. She's always been snobby and dismissive. I hope it's not true, but not shocked within our circle of friends.
Ooh, child.
And then we asked how they knew each other and she said they worked with each
Yeah.
other.
Yep. So yeah, that happened. We have a story on allabouttrh.com. Go check it out. But those are some of the hot topics, you guys, that we have going. We just wanted to release something. Make sure if you guys haven't, you guys support us on Patreon. We appreciate it so much. We're gonna discuss Cass trip. We're gonna discuss a little bit more some tea that we have. We do 2 episodes. We do one for our Patreoners, and we have a VIP one where they have access to both. So definitely go and support us there. Make sure you guys subscribe. And is there anything? Make sure you're following us on Instagram at All About TRH Podcast. I know a lot of you guys follow us at our the All About TRH Instagram account, but it's
Yeah,
helpful when you.
we guys we respond to everything,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Unless like it's just an emoji, we'll just like a little heart it just to acknowledge that you sent us something, but everything we respond to.
yeah, absolutely. And I do that also with All About TRH. So I'm tired.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot.
I'm tired. I'm tired, but I love you guys. It's worth it. And I love getting to know you guys and I love it. So it's fine. Well, we
Well,
will
You guys, BravoCon is like Rexian BravoCon is like less than
oh.
30 days. So we need to like start gathering the troops. Who's going? Let's go. Let's meet up. Let's
Well,
have
so
fun.
someone told me that Bravo Docket is doing like a meetup and they were like, you should do a meetup. And I was like, oh my gosh, we totally should do a meetup. But are our listeners going to BravoCon? Because like we're barely going to BravoCon. It's a very like, oh my gosh, that takes our whole
It's our
savings
first
account, hey?
time, so we're like scared.
Yeah.
But maybe we could. Maybe when we're there, we'll like do a meetup or something and get coffee or like a drink. I don't know.
Well,
We'll
no,
see.
like I have to tell you what other people are doing because
Okay.
not that. I don't know what the hell you're saying get coffee, but what?
Well, we'll
All
see
right.
everyone when they're in the in the schedule. I don't
Yeah.
know. We don't know what we're doing for BravoCon, you
We
guys.
don't. We don't. Help us though. Help us because we don't know what we're doing. So
Yes.
literally help us. I need to still go look for outfits and stuff. I'm so lazy. I'm
Oh
gonna
my god, I
dedicate this
have cute
weekend.
outfits. I think I'm doing.
Wait, then can you just find me outfits? Like I don't feel like it.
I just feel like we have such different style, and like everything I send you, you're like that will show this, that will do this to me, and I'm like I
'Cause
don't know
yours
your
is always
body.
showing your boobs and it's crop top, and it's like, okay, well, we're at different phases in our lives right now. I would have been able to wear crop top 4 months ago. I can't wear it right now.
I'm gonna send you something that I think you'll like during the day. I'll send it to you because I'll wear something similar like one of the days.
Yeah, I
But
wanna, like,
yeah,
match you, but, like, not, like,
okay.
match you, you know what I mean? Just the vibe.
We really should match each other with different colors.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want us to look entirely different, like, we both dress for 2 different things. I hate that. Um, so, yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I have to get going, so I love
Me
you guys.
too.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the support, and we will talk soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.